Hey there, history buffs. Today let's dive into the fascinating story of a small but mighty nation in South America, Uruguay. From its early days before the Europeans to its status as a modern democracy, Uruguay's history is as vibrant as its culture. So buckle up as we embark on a journey through time. Long before European boots stepped onto what is now Uruguayan soil, the land was home to the Charrúa and Guarani peoples. These indigenous groups were not just hunter-gatherers. They had complex societies deeply connected with the rivers and forests of their land. Enter the Spaniards in the early 16th century. The Spanish colonization marked the beginning of a new era, but not without resistance from the indigenous people. Despite its strategic location, Uruguay remained a largely overlooked corner in the empire, caught between the Spanish and Portuguese giants. The winds of change began to blow in the early 19th century. Uruguay's quest for independence was fiery and led by heroes like José Gervasio Artigas. After years of struggle, the Treaty of Montevideo in 1828 finally birthed the nation of Uruguay, named after the beautiful river that painted the landscape. But independence didn't mean stability. The 19th century was riddled with civil wars as two political factions, the Colorados and Blancos, wrestled for power. Despite this, Uruguay laid down its democratic roots early with the adoption of its first constitution in 1830, pioneering constitutional governance in Latin America. As we spun into the 20th century, Uruguay began to prosper. Agricultural exports boomed, and with them, the country industrialized. The government didn't just focus on economic growth, it also prioritized social welfare, establishing policies that are still praised today. Fast forward to modern times, Uruguay stands as a beacon of stability and democracy in Latin America. It's celebrated for its progressive policies like legalizing same-sex marriage and cannabis, and for maintaining a high standard of living with respect for human rights. Yet like any nation, Uruguay faces its share of challenges, from economic disparities to urban crime. But the spirit of the Uruguayan people, resilient and proud, continues to drive the country forward, making it not just a place on a map, but a story of triumph and human endeavor. So, that's Uruguay, a small country with a big heart and an even bigger story. Thanks for tuning in, and remember, history isn't just about the past, it's about understanding the present and inspiring the future. Catch you in the next one.